In the city known as Dnepropetrovsk, a city scarred by the collapse of the Soviet Union, once a hub for science and rocket engineering, now rusting under economic decline. But in the summer of 2007, it wasn't the factories or crime rates that made headlines. It wasn't economics or politics that would stain the city's name forever. It was the actions of two teenage boys and a rusty, yellow-handled hammer. This is the horrifying true story of the Dnepropetrovsk Maniacs, a pair of killers whose crimes were so brutal, they left even hardened detectives and seasoned forensics experts shaken, and whose footage would later leak, earning them a dark and infamous title online: 3 Guys, 1 Hammer.
911, what's your emergency?
Viktor Sayenko and Igor Suprunyuk were only 19 years old. To their classmates, they were quiet and strange. They didn't drink, they didn't party. They were inseparable, and they had a hobby, one that no one understood until it was too late: animal torture. Reports would later reveal disturbing details: cats nailed to trees, dogs dismembered in basements, a fascination with death, control and silence. A former classmate recalled seeing one of them smiling, holding up a kitten's corpse, and no one said anything. They thought it was just a phase. They were wrong. It began on June 25th, 2007. A woman out for a walk was found in a wooded area. Her face unrecognizable, skull shattered. A hammer was found nearby, caked in dry blood. There was no motive, no robbery, nothing missing, just rage. 2 days later, another body, a man mid-40s, found on a beach, killed the same way. Within weeks, the city of Dnepropetrovsk was in a state of panic. In just over a month, 21 victims were brutally murdered. Men, women, children. The youngest, just 14. The oldest, 48. Many of them were struck repeatedly in the face and head, hammer blows delivered with terrifying speed and force. Some were stabbed, some mutilated. And in nearly all the cases, nothing was taken. The victims weren't targeting for money or revenge. They were picked at random for sport, and the killers were filming it. In July of 2007, a video was leaked online: 3 Guys, 1 Hammer. But only 2 were present. The video, warning, "Once seen is never forgotten," shows the final moments of a man named Sergei Yatsenko. He had survived cancer. He was a father. He was riding his bike when he went missing. What the video shows is beyond disturbing. He lies on the ground, helpless. Multiple blows to the head with a hammer. One boy drives the hammer into his skull. The other punctures his eye with a screwdriver. They laugh. They mock. They smile for the camera, all while their victim gurgles and twitches in pain. The video is real, authentic, unflinching. Even seasoned investigators broke down when they saw it. The killers, they kept this and other videos on a memory card like trophies. Their downfall came by accident. One of the boys tried to sell a stolen phone belonging to one of the victims. That was all it took. Authorities matched the SIM to a murder victim and traced the location. They arrested Viktor and Igor in their homes. What police found was chilling. A hidden folder on a computer labeled "The Best Murders." Photos of them posing with bodies. photos with them attending their victims' funerals, along with giving the tombstones the middle finger, a list of possible targets, and footage. They wanted to be famous. They wanted to be remembered. They called it a game, one that only ended when they were caught. During the trial, they showed no remorse. In court, they sat emotionless like statues. They grinned as victims' families sobbed in the gallery. Igor and Viktor were both sentenced to life in prison. A third accomplice, Alexander Ganja, was convicted for unrelated robberies but received a shorter sentence. To this day, neither Igor nor Viktor has apologized. The Dnepropetrovsk Maniacs are a case unlike any other. Two teenage boys from decent homes who chose to become monsters. They didn't kill out of desperation or delusion or rage. They killed because they could. And they filmed it so they could watch it again. To this day, the video 3 Guys, 1 Hammer is passed around in the darkest corners of the internet. I won't describe more than I already have, because some things, once seen, can never be unseen. Be careful what you watch. Some evil never leaves your mind.